Welcome everybody to another episode of Flipside Drawings. Today we're going to be drawing a picture that we talked about this past Sunday in Flipside Online. If you'd like to read the story, you can check it out. It's in Mark chapter 4, verse 35 to 41. Also, if you're following along in the story with us, I would love to see what you guys are drawing. So if you finish this up, get your parents to post the picture online so we can share it with you, so we can see all the awesome artwork that you guys are doing. Okay, to start with this picture, Jesus calms the storm, and if you remember, he's in a boat. So we're going to draw a line right here, and we're going to draw two curving lines that come down like this. Make sure they're about the same distance apart the whole way. Draw another small line like that, and then bring it down again, follow the same slope of the other lines. Now you're going to come over here. You're going to draw a line that comes out like this and then slowly curves down and then back up again. On the opposite side here, we're going to draw another line that curves down and then follows the same slope as our earlier lines. And this is the basic setup of our boat. And as you remember, they're in the water, so we got to draw some water. We're going to draw some pointy waves. So you can draw a bunch of these all alongside your boat, and then draw a bunch of little tiny upside down V's to fill in, make it feel like it's all watery. Now we got to finish these lines out here as they come down into the water. So bring these lines through. Alright, now next we got to draw some detail on the boat. So I want you to start here and then follow along with the curve that you had before. So keep it about the same distance below and just follow your previous lines. Now we're getting to the point where we're going to run into some waves, so as you get close to the waves, just stop at the wave and then resume on the other side. And one more. There we go. Now we're going to do mirroring lines. So wherever these lines would follow through, just bring them to this edge and give a little bit of an arc down. There we go. So we've got our boat sitting in the water there. Now, next piece is we got to draw Jesus. So right about here, we're going to draw a line that comes down like this. A line that comes straight back in there. We got to give a little bit of a line here. And we're going to come down. That's going to be where Jesus' neck is. Come up for his other shoulder and go like this. And we're going to do another looping down line right here. And a line that comes down and curves in like that. I'll do another one below it. Alright, from here, we're going to come back in to about there, and we're going to bring a line down, it curves a bit, and there we go. Now we got to draw Jesus' sash on, so we're going to come around like this, do another thin line, and a little bit of a bigger one over here. Comes down to about there. Now here, we're going to do a bit of an arch line over to there, and then another line there. See, we got Jesus' elbow. Come down into his sash. We'll finish off his sash. And there's the rest of Jesus' body. Now, this is going to be my favorite part because I'm so good at these. We're going to draw Jesus' hands. So, as you know, I'm terrible at these. Forgive me if it is absolutely the worst thing you've ever seen. If you want to learn how to draw hands, I'm sure there's a good tutorial online that you could follow and learn how to do hands way better than I do hands. But for now, I think this will do. Hey, it's probably one of the better hands I've done this year. Awesome. Good job, Brian. Alright, so we're going to draw his other hand. Start with his thumb, index finger, follow it. His middle finger, ring finger, and that little pinky. Come back in there. Sweet. So here we go. We've got Jesus' hands. He's stretching them out, and he's going to be talking to the storm, saying, "Storm, calm down. Chill out, yo." So now we got to draw Jesus' head. And we start out with my favorite part, the beard. So come down, draw a little line like that. It's almost like an L, a little bit of a weird shaped L. And you're going to come around and do a little more, okay? Now, Jesus is going to have his mustache hanging out like that. And we're going to draw the same on this side. So you got to curve it up a little bit. We got Jesus' mouth open. Now we're going to draw his beard going back like this. Over here, we've got to connect it over, up, and this way. And Jesus needs a little bit of a nose. So draw a little curve right there for his nose. And an eye. So we're going to draw like a little line like that. A little line like that. They don't quite connect on the end. And we're going to draw his pupil right over here. Nice. Good job. We'll draw the other eye over here. Same thing. A little bit smaller. And we've got to draw this cheek. So we've got Jesus right there. We're going to color in his beard over here. Now we've got to give Jesus his hair. So we'll start right here. And we'll draw a curvy line that curves out like that. Another line like that. We'll come from the top here. Now remember, there was a storm going on, so we're going to give Jesus some lots of waves in his hair. So come down to here, draw a little line right there. Lots of waves, lots of curls, lots of stuff going on with Jesus' hair because there was a storm and he's speaking to it. And then the storm calms down. Alright, we got to draw his neck in. So a little line right there. And a little line right there. And we've got Jesus sitting there. Get a little bit of cheekbone stuff. Curl his hair down a little more like this. You can draw in some extra lines like this to give his hair a little more definition. Same with over here. And we've got to fill in a little more hair back here. Nice. So here we've got Jesus. He is standing on the edge of the boat. He's talking to the storm. Now we got to put in our mast for our ship and the sail. So we're going to put a big line like this that curves down. We'll bring it down, follow through, but don't draw on his arm. And then right there, draw a line like this. That's going to be part of the sail, and then we got to draw the mast. So straight down, and another straight line over here. We get some squigglies in here. This makes it look almost like wood. Alright, so there's the sail, there's the boat, there's some clouds, so we got to add in some big arches like this to make the clouds. Wonderful. We'll do another cloud over here. Perfect. So we've got Jesus. He's talking to the storm. He's saying, "Peace, be still." And the storm just calms right down. And his disciples, if you remember the story, are just blown away that Jesus was able to speak to the storm and that it was able to just be quiet and just calm right down. They were so terrified moments ago because they thought they were going to get shipwrecked and die in the water. But Jesus, he said, "Why are you guys afraid?" He went and he talked to the storm, and he showed them in this moment that he had power over the wind and the waves. It's a pretty awesome story. Now, like I said, you can find this story if you read in the Gospel of Mark. It's chapter 4, and it is verse 35. So Mark 4, verse 35 to 41. Awesome. Thank you guys for drawing along with us. I hope you had a good time. And like I said, we would love to see what your drawings were. So please show us what you got. Thanks, guys. Bye.